a lot of people only know Tina Turner from What's Love Got to Do with It movie.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And it's more than just this iconic singer who was in a abusive marriage with Ike Turner. Right. It's much more to her story. And that's why I wanted to turn to you because
I'm an abuser. I'm a woman abuser.
No,
Okay.
you're a music connoisseur, a vet in the game, and it is unfortunate because I think I fall in that category. I don't know all the dynamic things that Tina Turner accomplished in her life. Only thing I know was the hit records and the marriage to Ike Turner. But I'm sure there's tons more.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that same thing.
Yeah.
Because I went more of the hip hop or the Temptations and then up. But I definitely respected her journey, her plight, her stage show, her ability to, for lack of a better word, cross over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so she still kept it with us. I mean, that's the big thing with black people. They didn't went over that way now. You know what I'm saying? But she's not one of ours anymore.
And there's no return.
There's no. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know you. I know you got black card. I know you got black card.
There's
PTSD from.
there's no return.
I forgot to tell you.
But no, you're right. You're right, Doc. That was a time where it was rock and roll was white and blues and
even though it was ours first, then it got taken.
And then it got taken away. Exactly.
Well, looky here. Who knows a lot more about Tina Turner, the youngest one in the world?
Well, let's do it then.
Okay, Pop.
What else did Anime Bullock accomplish?
I was about to say, like, many people don't know that bar from Jay-Z, "Eat the Cake." Anime, I said eat the cake.
Right.
Anime, that comes definitely from the movie, but that also is her real name. Her real name is Anime.
Yeah.
But she changed it to Tina Turner, and that's
For the
her.
stage.
Yeah, for the stage. She didn't start off with Ike in the beginning. She started off with other siblings and people around their neighborhood as a band. And then eventually he seen her, they got together, and then that's how their band kind of started together. But she has kids with him, you know. People villainized him a lot, and not saying that he did not deserve it either, but it was a weird thing between them. When that movie came out, a lot of even their sons and her kids together was like, oh, that didn't happen quite like that. I'm talking about people in their family saying that it didn't happen quite like that. Now, we never know. You know, a relationship is between two people, and I always say that. A relationship is between two people. His, hers, the truth. We'll never get all three of those at the same time.
So let me say, there's always this thing where they say they take creative things, liberties when they make a movie to make it more interesting. So the kids are saying their children are saying they took a lot of them.
Their children, their grandchildren, like they were like,
and Ike fought that to the day of his death. Like, look, that wasn't. I just didn't just beat on her, and that was my whole life.
Good morning,
right.
But but what made me
think, right?
You want some coffee?
What made me think about all this? Just imagine in your lives, Bree, Doc B, if people only knew you from one relationship.
That'd kill me. Like, I would hate
just
that.
think about it.
I would hate that.
Yes.
Like,
and just imagine, and you were young when this happened. And then that's the one thing that people will define you forever. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, look. Shoot, just one?
Ninth grade?
And then, like, the particular mistakes in that relationship, too, is what you're known for. Like, not saying, you know,
but he didn't do any good for her. Right. And he didn't, like, it was just all bad.
Right.
Rolling.
Like, he still has credit on songs. He still has credit on songs like Proud Mary and tons more that she had went on to perform. And she couldn't sing it the same way. Or she had to do it in ballad style. She had to switch a lot of her stuff because it would pay him. Or she just had to deal with it and just pay him. Like, through his death. And still, you know, when she was performing, she had to pay the estate, which ultimately paid for their grandkids. So she was okay and comfortable with doing that at that space and time once he passed. But even on her side of things, imagine still having to pay your abuser through credits, and he's getting majority more than even yourself. which is it was crazy. I learned all that on Unsung. I listened to Unsung. Like,
Those are good, actually.
Unsung.
You can learn, man. You can learn a whole lot about these people.
that's how I
You
know
walk
many
away.
things.
Yeah, you walking away like, man, they were off the chain.
I was like, they was on cocaine. Golly. That's when I learned about Pam Grier and Richard Pryor. He had cocaine where?
Oh,
I was like,
yeah.
Lord.
Shoot,
Yeah.
Richard Pryor. Yeah.
Sagittarius, by the way. If you was wondering.
Yeah, a Sagittarius on
Is Richard
cocaine. Like, just like,
I
no.
don't like that part. I don't like you. Added too much. You're doing too much over there. You're doing too much.
And then
over there.
Quincy Jones exposed him and said, "Hey, we used." I was like, "Hey, look, Quincy."
Oh,
you
Quincy
need
was
to-
wild.
Like-
Q was on a tear. A few years. Q was
Quincy got
telling all.
Most of those guys were though,
Real talk.
and I remember I took a tour of Motown. I was in Detroit one time, and it's a really cool place.
Nice.
If
You
you
gotta
ever get
do
a
that.
chance to do it.
Please.
And I mean, they have costumes that Michael Jackson wore at the Grammys, and you can see where Berry Gordy and Marvin Gaye, and they had the little candy machine where Stevie Wonder used to go, and they had it fixed where he would know exactly what to do to get his candy, and so.
Wow.
But
Nice. Yes.
my point is, when you go there, you're thinking like all these people came through here,
This
and
little place.
this little bitty place. It is so amazing. But
You know,
you got to
what?
check
And
it out.
People don't know that Motown is in a residential.
Yes!
It's other houses.
Yeah,
It's other people's property who live in day to day across from my house.
Hey,
Yeah.
Diana, turn that down.
And they were rolling. But where I was going with that was they had the couch where the studio, it was really just a little room and a microphone where Marvin Gaye recorded his final album. And they said that he used to be up for days, and he just basically wrote it in like 6 days. He did an album, but all generated off coke, just going, and I'm like, dude, how?
Cocaine contributed to a lot of good music.
Hey, Rick
positivity.
James said it best. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. A hell of a
My
drug.
favorite group was Parliament Funkadelic. You already know. They was on everything. They was
Oh
on.
man.
Hit us up this morning on the Talk and Text line 833-212-1017.